It's alternative, experimental, sometimes a little risque, and completely live. It all starts by pulling a name out of a hat.
One guy comes into my house, he's looking at my shelves, and he actually says, "Corin, do you have all this poetry to help you score with girls?" My dad was a history teacher, and he was a bookseller, and he was a librarian. And Bookworm is the story of me growing up with him, and the story of our relationship told through the books.
And now Toronto native Corin Raymond is sharing this story in the Victoria Fringe Festival because he was one of the lucky performers to be picked out of the Fringe lottery.
And I was always giving away my last copy of a Ray Bradbury book. Fringe festivals are incredible, and they are unique. And I mean, they're the only place where anything goes, and where it is a lottery. Just the amount of theater, and you see some of the worst theater and some of the very best.
There's over 20 Fringe festivals in Canada, and the one here in Victoria is on its 26th season. But the Fringe movement didn't start in North America. It was about 60 years ago in Edinburgh, Scotland.
Young performers who wanted to be part of the Edinburgh Festival were told that there wasn't room for their shows at the festival, and so they started their own festival on the fringe of the Edinburgh Festival.
There's 56 different performances. The festival is 11 days long, and there's 9 different venues. It can sound a little bit overwhelming. So for you first-time Fringers, I'm going to give you a little Fringe 101. Step 1, pick your shows.
Pick up a program guide or go to our website, browse through and find shows that catch your interest. Or maybe, look online for some reviews.
Step 2, get your Fringe membership.
These are Fringe Visa buttons. They're like your membership to the Fringe Festival. It costs us quite a lot to put the festival on, but we give all of the ticket money back to the performers, so the Visa button's a way that we can raise some money for the festival.
Step 3, time to get your tickets.
Enjoy the shows. And most of all, just kind of keep your ear to the ground when you're standing in a Fringe lineup, because that's where you'll hear where the great shows are. Beyond that, I'd say wear layers, because the venues can get warm and it's starting to cool off outside.
Now that you've got the inside scoop, it's time to get out and see some shows.
Stephen King got so many people reading.
And if scripted theater is not your cup of tea, the Fringe also has musical performances, sketch comedy acts, dance, spoken word, and physical theater. Reporting from the Fringe in Victoria, I'm Muranetz.